What's going on, guys? My name's Kyle, and today's video is going to be about selling against Amazon on Amazon.com. So I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was talking about how he was worried because if he was selling a specific product and doing very well, Amazon would come in and start selling against him and basically take a large portion of the sales for that niche. So if you're unaware, Amazon has their own brand, Amazon Basics. And what they do is they'll come into certain niches and provide a basic form of that product. Usually they're very good quality, and then people that are buying on Amazon want to buy from them specifically because their name's Amazon, so obviously there's more trust in that brand, as well as they're just generally good products overall, and people are confident in buying from Amazon directly versus a random brand that they don't know that can possibly be your brand that you have created. So the major worry here is that when you are doing well in a certain niche, basically being taken out of business because a larger player, Amazon in this case, will kind of take over the market and steal your sales because people trust them more, and then you won't be able to make sales. And so I don't necessarily think that Amazon being in a niche already or coming into your niche once you're selling is, okay, you're screwed, you can't sell anymore. And the reason for that is because what they provide is not anything special. And what I mean by that is that it's a basics brand. So everything's going to be very bare bones. There's not a lot of extra value being added to their products. They're as basic as you can get it to get the job done. Okay, so we can go in to their site, the Amazon Basics storefront, and look at a couple of their products. And usually when you're checking them out, it's very basic things that you as a individual seller can combat against them by adding more value to your products. Okay, so let's see here. This Amazon Basics self-inflating air pad. Okay, so this is probably a great product. I'm sure they do a great job in sourcing. I don't know if they just outsource to individual sellers to start selling, or if I don't know what their exact process is with selling these products. But from my own experience in buying Amazon Basics stuff, it's always usually good quality. I've never really had an issue with it, and it's usually pretty low on price. Now, it's going to be difficult for you as an individual seller to combat them selling based on price alone. And so what you'll need to do is come in and add, if you're coming into the market, add more value to your specific product. That way you can do well still because you're adding more value compared to theirs. So it's not comparing apples to apples, it's apples to oranges because you're adding more value. So this, for example, if you were selling a self-inflating air pad, you could easily add in like a carrier for this, or like this one. Even in the picture, it shows someone with like a little pillow, but they don't offer that. So you could even bundle in a self-inflating pillow to go along with this that people would love. You could probably offer it to be more expensive than this, and potentially do just as well, if not better than them, or at least maintain the sales that you are looking for, just because you have more value associated with the product that you're selling. So that's a really basic example. I just kind of randomly pulled this up and that worked out. But when you're looking into a niche and you see that Amazon Basics or Amazon's brand themselves is selling in that niche, it's not necessarily okay, this is off limits, I can't do it, I don't want to compete against them. Because at the end of the day, you can fight for that top of the page for the search results for that specific niche or keywords that belong to that product. And then if you're adding extra value, just like you would compete with any other sellers, you need to add extra value to your products to make people want to buy it over the already existing sellers. And big names like Amazon, if they were to come in later, you need to be able to be better than them regardless when they come in, because generally all of their products are very basic, hence the name. So that's my thoughts on trying to outsell Amazon on their own website, is adding that extra value. And then also that people that are unaware, it will scare them away from that specific product line just because they don't want to have to compete against Amazon, when in reality it's not a death sentence trying to sell against them, and you can actually do pretty well against them in that niche. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, make sure to like the video down below and then subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.